damage. The spell creates 1 energy disc per level of the caster and sets the caster's attacks to 9 as long as the discs are held. Wow, that's crazy. Improved clarity. Essentially erases the pause between casting spells. When cast, the mage can begin casting a new spell the instant he is finished casting his current spell. The effects last for 2 rounds. Wow, so basically cast spells really fast. Dragon's Breath. This spell causes a disembodied head of a red dragon to appear and breathe fire with the strength of an adult red dragon. In addition to the enormous 20d10 fireball, the force of the dragon's breath knocks an opponent off their feet and away from the caster. The victim can save versus breath to take half damage and not be blown backwards. This spell will not harm party members. Wow. Summon Planetar. The spell opens a celestial gate and calls forth a Planetar to fight at the caster's side until the spell expires or the Planetar's avatar is slain. Summon Dark Planetar. But this is for the evil people. It opens up an abyssal gate and summons an evil Planetar. Yeah, well, whatever. Comet. A more powerful and specialized version of Meteor Swarm, a huge meteor or comet strikes the Earth, damaging all enemies in its path, and sending out a powerful shock wave that knocks away all foes in the area of effect. Those knocked down must save versus paralyzation or be stunned for 1d4 rounds. The comet itself does 10d10 damage. The spell will not harm party members. Wow. Holy cow. So basically, huge attack. Summon up a Planetar, summon up a comet that knocks people down, summon a huge fireball explosion, cast spells like a machine, throw energy blades out of your hands. These are learned in a sequence to give you extra high-level spells, which are good. I think, actually, as far as Kered is concerned, something like Improved Clarity would probably be the best bet. Because for 2 rounds, it erases that pause between casting spells, so instead of being able to just cast, well, 1 spell, he already has that robe that makes him cast spells even faster. He'll be able to cast a spell, and then cast another spell, so he'll be able to cast, I think, 4 spells in 2 rounds. That's pretty wild. Other than that, it's just massive attack, summon up help in the form of a Planetar. I think he would want to go with Improved Clarity. That does sound pretty cool. Done! Information? Yep, he's leveling up. He's level 18 Transmuter. And now he knows, the big boy spells. And what is the only spell he knows at level 9? Oh, apparently it's Improved Clarity. That's odd. I thought he knew other spells than that. Does he have 9th level spells that we haven't actually made to learning yet? He can't learn Freedom, unfortunately. Doesn't have anything there. And he doesn't have anything there. Oh, that's odd. Gosh, I would have thought that we actually had some 9th level spells in his spellbook. Apparently not. Well, we definitely need to find some. That is a new objective. But hey, at least he knows Improved Clarity now. Yes. Help him cast his other spells faster. Just as I thought. Yes, the party has seen enough carnage. Kered is not interested in continuing the fight further, so he is going to open the door, back away, and he's going to ask, Yan here, to cast Area Mass Invisibility. So hopefully the party can just sneak out of here. Work that magic. Oh, crap. For some reason, Kered was, I guess, not close enough and not affected. That's okay, we'll just give him one of these potions of invisibility, which he can gulp down. And that problem is solved. Okay, let's get out of here, folks. I mean, obviously the group could... Oh, why did they see us? Oh. Because apparently he did not become invisible. Alright, well apparently this did not work earlier, and we obviously need to help Misk, so... Alright everybody, get ready. Let's, just surprise bombardment! Rawr! Oh, look out! Yan, blur yourself. And Jaheira, summon some insects, maybe? Now, here's something she doesn't get to do any very often. Poison this jerk! Kered, maybe you can cast, I don't know, slow them all down. And Immo in here, how about, I don't know, summon up some help to annoy them. Yeah, and why aren't you defending yourself there with your mirrored image? Okay, well they obviously need to focus on getting rid of that guy. Alright, this guy's getting on our nerves. Okay, doggy, you wait here. We took out these guards, but all their stuff is probably going to disappear. Oh, they actually have lances. That's actually kind of interesting. I haven't seen lances before. Drow lance. Oh, whatever. It's all going to disintegrate when we get the hell out of here anyway, supposedly. So let's try that again. This time, everyone stand around Yan, because that whole invisibility thing didn't really work. Luckily, he does have another spell of that prepared, so that can be easily addressed. Perfect. Alright, you crazy people. No more jumping people on the way out. You need to actually get out of here. And as much as Kered would love to teach these drow a lesson, he doesn't want to have to fight his way out of the entire city. And that's just a bit excessive. There's absolutely no reason for the party to do that. And it would be downright immoral, too. Just to run around murdering all these people. I mean, I know they're drow and they probably have all committed terrible crimes, but you have to consider it from the perspective that this is what they were raised in. These people really don't know any better. I mean, their entire culture has a completely alien belief system. So, you know, the party might think, oh, you know, they all deserve to die, they're all monsters, but this is what they were taught. This is the norm. And it's strange to think how that is. You know, there's nothing to be said or done here. We just need to leave. And they're obviously all hostile now. They know the treachery that has been done. Of course. And so we need to get out of here. Not only out of Usnatha, but out of the Underdark. Hopefully our Silver Dragon friend will be pleased with the results. We did make an effort to try to do it right. Kered is pretty convinced that the group did just that. She obviously won't be fooled by our little petty invisibility and other tricks. The great and mighty Silver Dragon, I think they pretty much by default see through any kind of illusion.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Which is pretty much the way of saying, you know, hey, you know, dragons, they're like better than you. Just in case you didn't notice, they're awesome and you're not. Okay, moving on then. Hello. Well, you're going to be happy with what news we have, Adelon. You return! You have returned victorious. I sense my beautiful eggs on your person. I shall take them and give you the reward I promised. May it serve you well in the time ahead. Ah, but I also promised a safe escape, did I not? One that will lead you near Bodhi and Herenicus. I shall transport us there and see you safely away. Truth be known, you might have gone there yourself, but it would have been all the bloodier. Now, how did Kered want to, would respond to this. Only did it for the item. You were not necessary. Just hurry up and go. No, he's not going to be that disrespectful. Simply glad the ordeal is over. Now I can return to the surface? Maybe. It is an honor to serve. May I assume that you will be punishing the drow now? That's too passive. Way too passive-aggressive. You'd probably be exhausted at this point. Be like, I'm simply glad this ordeal is over. And now we can return to the surface and try to solve the problem that we actually want to be dealing with. I am relieved this is over as well, though I will not be returning to my previous duties. I have seen too much of this evil to continue guarding a peace that does not exist. My last act here will be a few selective deaths, perhaps, a lesson for those responsible for my strife, at least. They will know not to cross my path again. But that is for later. I shall help you as I promised and see to my own concerns. Before I take you to the way to the surface, I must transform myself into a more suitable form. Pardon? Oh. Now I shall bring us near the surface, to the ruins I guard. And here we're getting magicked away!
The way to the surface is clear. Good luck to you.
Thanks, Adelon. Bye! Oh, so this was the gate, the one that could not open. Well, luckily we had already traveled here before. Well, everyone, before we go blundering through there, I think it might be a... what? Kuatoa? Oh, screw this. Yeah, what are you doing, you maniac? You can get a bunch of these paralyzing bolts before you go. You know, just in case you were getting a little nervous there, figuring you didn't have enough before you actually had to leave. There you go. More of these paralysis bolts than you really would even begin to know what to do with. And that's important. Oh, and she gave us a crossbow, too. Nicaradan's crossbow, +3. Bower Nicaradan crafted this masterpiece almost 30 years ago, lacing strong enchantments within both the wood and the string. It is said he only fired it once, just to see if it performed as true as he had hoped. He was reportedly not disappointed, but a local nobleman caught the bow soon after, and it eventually fell into the hands of bandits. Aww. +3 bow that is actually very light. This might be a great choice to replace his goofy little flasher launcher. Let's see if it is an improvement for him. What is this? Thaco is 10. Number of attacks, 1. Let's stick that on him. Thaco is 8. Okay, so he's more accurate with it, and it's a more powerful ranged weapon. We'll obviously hold on to his flasher launcher because, hey, that's a Yan special right there. But hey, there you go. He's got a better crossbow out of it. Nice. We'll keep the Pawafwi cloak. The fake eggs, we're just gonna leave those here. Maybe someone can find him and start their own crazy little adventure of their own. This might be dangerous where we're going, considering they are about to start a war, so it would probably be very sensible for everyone to cast Stone Skin, which at this point is pretty much everyone except Minsk. Even Jaheira has her own version of it. This one. In Minsk, even though you can't turn your skin to stone, you can turn it to wood. Poof! Alright, great, let's go. Oh goodness, it looks like they don't want us to leave, everyone. Alright, well, let's fight our way out of here, eh?
Yes, a standard.
Well, we're Canadian all of a sudden, too, apparently, I don't know why. Okay, let's throw a flame arrow at that guy. And win. How about an acid arrow? Go! Uh-oh, I see an enemy mage, everyone. Enemy mages are not fun. Let's cast a remove magic over there. Kered, Let's cast a magic missile to get rid of his mirrored images. Imwin. Maybe you can cast a lightning spell. Yeah, that sounds fun. You two, shoot at that mage! These guys don't seem very tough. Okay, we got the mage. Alright, everyone else, move forward a little bit. Obviously, Minsk needs a bit of a helping hand here, so let's do that. They seem to be putting up quite the fight. We need something to get rid of these guys, en masse. Avidelzim's hard wilting seems like a bit of overkill, really. Maybe Kered has something more appropriate. That will not hit his teammates. No. Ah, Chain Lightning. That does not affect allies. Let's cast that on one of the spiders. Zap! Alright, well that did quite a bit of damage. Let's get rid of some of these spiders at least. Just so they don't end up poisoning someone. Alright, great. Alright, well another one of these drow down. We should be able to slug it out and get rid of this other one here. Uh-oh, somebody didn't make their save. And we took them all out. Not bad, team, not bad. Well, this place seems a right mess. Well, they dropped their equipment, but it's probably not anything impressive. And as soon as we actually get out of here properly, it'll all turn to dust anyway. Whatever. The dark enemy is there! Attack, that the force will never again feel the taint of their step! For Sultan SLR! Oh no! Oh wait, those are war elves! Well heck, let's give them a helping hand. We're back to normal now, so they should be able to tell that we are definitely not drow. How much does it take to bring this guy down? There we go.
I wouldn't dream of